The Sivananda Video Guide to Yoga. Segment 1, Foundation of Yoga. 2, Fundamentals of Yogic Postures. 3, Approach to the Postures. 4, Breathing Exercises. 5, Yoga Class Postures. Yoga Class Relaxation. 6, Meditation Technique. Shiva, the dancing embodiment of cosmic energy. The sun and moon, Ha and Ta in Sanskrit, have lent their name to the oldest and most complete system of personal development, Hatha Yoga, a system that works to perfect body, mind, and spirit. Yoga itself means union, union with nature, union with the cosmic, and union within and between man himself. Yoga is a living science that was developed over thousands of years and still continues to evolve with the needs of the time. The ancient yogis used themselves as a laboratory to gain an understanding of the interrelationship between body and mind, and to reveal man's essential nature. Based on their own experience, they formulated a unique teachable practice that addresses all aspects of life: the physical, emotional, psychological, ethical, and spiritual. For health, they developed exercises and diet. For energy, breathing techniques. For conduct of life, basic ethical guidelines. And for peace of mind, relaxation and meditation. Swami Vishnudevananda, one of the first teachers to bring this total discipline to the West, has simplified this intricate philosophy to 5 points: proper exercise, proper breathing, proper relaxation, proper diet, and positive thinking and meditation. Proper exercise increases the circulation of both the blood and the lymph and stimulates the endocrine system. It is proper exercise that develops all the muscles without putting great strain on any particular part of the body and without causing muscle fatigue and shortness of breath. Proper breathing involves full, regular breaths that entirely fill the lungs rather than just a small portion of them. It means using the breath as an aid to exercise, inhaling when lifting, exhaling when lowering. Emphasis is placed on breathing through the nostrils to warm and filter the breath, and on breathing regularly so that the body does not become desperate for air and start to pant. Proper relaxation relaxes both body and mind, releasing deep-seated physical and mental tension. Proper diet is one that provides adequate nourishment and good health. It is a diet of moderation in harmony with nature. It is a diet that does not irritate or overstimulate the body, one that aids in the development of a steady mind. Traditionally, yogis do not take life to survive, but live on a simple vegetarian diet of vegetables, fruits, grains, nuts, seeds, and dairy products. Positive thinking and meditation. Positive thinking is a great aid in any endeavor. It is particularly important when starting a long-term practice like yoga. Sometimes it will seem that no progress is being made, but a positive attitude will keep you working until you achieve your goal. A positive view of life keeps you cheerful, allows you to open up to others, make friends, and fulfill your obligations in an unstressful way. With the body flexible and in good health, with the breath steady and the mind relaxed, it becomes possible to meditate, to look inward, and to reach a deep comprehension of your own nature, and feel a relationship to the whole of creation. Anyone can practice yoga. From preschool to golden age, the benefits are enormous. No special equipment is needed and no previous study required. The exercises can be practiced alone or in a group. They can be as simple or as challenging as desired, and there's no competition. Each person progresses at their own pace, gaining added flexibility, strength, peace, and joy, even in the beginning stages. Fundamentals of yogic postures. Om, the symbol of the infinite and absolute. Yoga differs from other forms of physical exercise, not only in intent, increasing circulation and flexibility rather than muscle building, but also in form. Emphasis is placed on relaxation, moving slowly with control, holding postures, with deep, rhythmic breathing during and between postures. The sun salutation is not a yoga posture, but a series of 12 warm-up exercises that provide preliminary circulation and gentle muscle stretching. It works primarily on bringing flexibility to the spine, increasing breathing capacity. In this exercise, the basics of yogic breathing become clear. Inhaling when lifting, exhaling when lowering. To ensure that both sides of the body are stretched equally, the posture is done with first the right leg going back, then the left. 12 repetitions on each side of the body are recommended for maximum benefit, though beginning students usually start with 6 in total, 3 on each side, alternately. Relaxation and 6 to 8 full abdominal breaths should follow each exercise. Again, before actual postures start, another warm-up, the single leg lift. These stretch the hamstrings and the tendons throughout the legs, making many of the other postures easier to practice. A variation on the single leg lift is to hold the leg in the air with both hands while pressing the back of the opposite knee on the ground. This stretches the spine as well as the hamstrings. The double leg lifts, with the small of the back pressed into the ground and the chin toward the chest, also help strengthen the abdominal area. The warm-ups completed, the first posture can be practiced. The headstand is called the king of the yoga postures because of the prodigious benefits it provides. With the feet in the air, the blood rushes down, stimulating the heart and lungs and bringing extra oxygen to the brain. Pressure on veins in the legs is removed, and often relief is found from varicose veins. The internal organs are given a rest from the constant downward pull of gravity. The muscles of the arms develop strength, and the spine moves into the proper alignment. This is one of the most important and powerful of the postures, and is well worth the time to master it. Yoga postures are done in sequence: warm-ups, inverted postures, forward bending, back bending, spinal twist, balancing, and side bending. The second of the inverted postures is the shoulder stand, the queen of the postures. Stimulation is provided to the thyroid and parathyroid glands in the neck, helping to bring the entire endocrine system to a more balanced state. The calming effects of the shoulder stand make it especially beneficial for those under stress. From the shoulder stand position, the legs are lowered over the head toward the floor into the plow. This is an added stretch to the cervical region of the spine and a stretch to the back of the legs and the hamstrings. Gentle stimulation is provided to the solar plexus area. The bridge. This posture provides a partial counterstretch to the plow and shoulder stand, strengthens the wrists, and allows the thoracic and lumbar regions of the spine to bend in the opposite direction. Once again, the posture is released with control. Counter posture is very important in yoga, which is designed to benefit each part of the body equally. So if a backward bending posture is done, a compensating forward bending posture must be done. One of the most important counter postures is the fish position. This is always done after the shoulder stand for half the time the shoulder stand was held. It also stimulates the thyroid and parathyroid glands, as well as removing stiffness from the cervical and lumbar regions and shoulder muscles, increasing circulation to these areas. During this posture, the lungs are totally open and exceptionally full breaths can be taken to revitalize the entire body. Next is the forward bend. This is an exceptionally powerful posture. It stimulates the kidneys, liver, and pancreas, aids digestion, stretches the hamstring muscles, and brings elasticity to the spine. It is a good posture to hold for a somewhat longer time. The stretch is achieved not by pushing, bouncing, or pulling forward, but by letting gravity pull the body down. The counter position to the forward bend is the inclined plane. Since many of our daily activities tend to cause us to bend forward improperly, it is especially important to counter this tendency with a series of backward bending exercises. The first of these is the cobra. The form is familiar from the sun salutation. Here, the pose is held longer, toning the deep and superficial muscles of the back and pulling and strengthening the abdominal muscles. Every vertebra and its ligaments are pulled backward and receive a rich supply of blood. The locust is the second backward bending posture. It is preceded by the half locust, which helps build strength in the neck and arms and provides an excellent stretch for the lower back. The locust provides intense stimulation to the heart and rapidly increases circulation. Tremendous pressure is exerted on the back and shoulder muscles and the muscles of the upper arm, stretching the muscles, increasing circulation in these areas. Combining many of the effects of the cobra and locust is the last exercise in the backward bending series, the bow. It gives the back muscles a good massage, reduces fat, energizes digestion, invigorates appetite, and helps relieve constipation, and is especially beneficial for women. The spinal twist seems designed to make a human into a pretzel, but it is simpler to do than it appears. The elbow of one arm is placed against the opposite knee to act as a lever and turn the body, giving maximum rotation to all vertebrae. It is excellent for the nerves attached to the spine, increases circulation all along the spinal column, and is helpful in relieving constipation. For balance and for strengthening the wrists, the crow position is favored by many yogins. The gentle rocking motion forward to find the balance makes it quite easy to try. A more difficult balancing posture is the peacock. This posture, though, has many other benefits, since the elbows are pressed against the stomach in such a way that blood is directed toward the digestive organs. It tones the liver, pancreas, stomach, and kidneys, as well as providing strength and balance. The standing forward bend provides a complete stretch of all back and leg muscles and promotes balance and agility. The triangle, a sideways bend, completes the basic series. Here, a full stretch is given to the entire side of the body, opposite to the direction of the bend. This tones the nerves and abdominal organs and promotes elasticity of the spine.
Approach to the postures. The sun salutation. Palms together at your chest in a prayer position and exhale completely. Inhale, stretch your arms up and arch back from your hips. Bend from the hips, placing your palms flat, bending your knees if you must. Now inhale, right leg back, knee down, look up, shoulders back, chest out. Both legs back, body straight. Exhale, knees, chest, and forehead to the mat. Inhale, head back, shoulders, chest out. Raise your hips up in the air, pressing firmly down with the heels. Inhale, your right foot forward between the hands, left knee on the ground, and look up. Exhale, both feet together, weight on your palms, forehead to your knees. Inhale, interlock your thumbs, palms stretched high over your head, arch back from the hips. Exhale and lower your arms to your sides and relax. The headstand. Relax forward on your knees to prepare for the headstand. Measure the distance between your elbows with your hands. Make a tripod by interlocking your fingers and pressing down with your elbows and hands. Now place the top of the head on the mat, braced with the hands. Raise your hips into the air, legs straight, and walk into your chest. Distribute your weight equally on your elbows and hands. Now lifting up with your hips, bring your knees into your chest. Raise your legs up, keeping your knees bent. Finally, extend your legs and straighten up. Find your center of balance at the small of the back. Relax your feet and calves. Keeping the weight evenly distributed, relax your hands, elbows, and head. Relax in the posture. Keep it straight and steady as long as you can. Come down step by step in reverse of the way you went up. Slowly bend your knees into your chest, then feet down, knees to the mat, and return to the pose of the child. Rest and relax. The shoulder stand. Relax on your back, bring your feet together. Lift your legs up over your head. Raise your hips off the mat. Supporting your back with your hands, straighten up. Straighten your legs. Make sure the weight is on the shoulders and the arms and not on the neck. Pull your chest into your chin. Beginners, pull your elbows together to increase the support. Keep your breathing smooth and rhythmic. Relax your feet and calves. Concentrate on keeping the posture straight, steady, and relaxed. Visualize the increased venous return of the blood to the heart and to the thyroid gland. To come down, bring your legs over your head comfortably. Place your hands, palms down, flat on the mat to control your descent. And slowly roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Slowly bring your legs down until you're flat on your back. Rest and relax. The plow. Prepare for the plow. Bring your legs and feet together. Raise them over your head, support your back with your hands. Bring your legs down behind your head. Support your back until your feet are firmly on the ground. Keep your feet together. Toes pointed towards your head. Lower your arms down to the mat. If your hands can touch the mat, then interlock your fingers and straighten your arms. Point your toes to your head as much as you can. Push your heels towards the ground. Remain in the position as long as it is comfortable, breathing rhythmically. To come down, place your palms down on the mat, raise your legs slightly, and roll down vertebra by vertebra till your body is flat on the mat. Rest and relax. The bridge. Bend your knees, place your feet firmly on the floor. Raise your hips up in the air, support your back with your hands, thumbs out along the sides, fingers towards the spine. Elbows firmly placed on the mat. Inhale deeply, abdomen out, chest out. Exhale, abdomen in, chest in. Slowly come down. Lower your hips to the mat. Stretch out your legs. Rest and relax. The fish. Lying on your back, place your hands beneath your thighs. Pull your shoulders back, arch your back, and open your rib cage as much as you can. Tuck your head under. Resting on your elbows with the top of your head touching the mat, inhale deeply, abdomen out, chest out. Expand the chest as much as you can. Take advantage of this expanded rib cage to inhale deeply and fully. Use the exhalation to relax tension in the back. To come down, raise your head up and slowly lower yourself flat on your back. The forward bend. Bring your feet together, stretch your arms up over your head, and sit up with your arms alongside the ears. Inhale. Stretch up as high as you can and reach out and forward. Back straight, bending from the hips. Bring your chest out along your thighs, and grab your big toes with your forefinger and thumb, and relax your forehead to your knees. While holding the position, try to flatten the back as much as possible. To release, raise your head, inhale arms up and out, and slowly roll down, vertebra by vertebra, until you're flat on your back. Rest and relax. The inclined plane. The counter position to the forward bend. Sitting up, place your hands behind you, palms on the mat. Drop your head back freely and raise your hips up into the air as high as you can. Legs together, feet flat, knees straight. Breathe deeply in the posture and slowly sit down again. Return to the relaxation position. The cobra. We now begin the backward bends. Relaxed on your abdomen, forehead on the mat. Place your hands palms down, fingertips in line with the shoulders. Now inhale, roll your head up and back slowly, as high as you can. Pull your shoulders back and push your chest forward until it is completely off the mat. Then finally begin to lift with your arms, keeping your elbows bent and pulled into the sides, making sure that the back is arched equally through the whole length of the spine. Take several deep, complete breaths. Hold the position as long as you can. Then slowly unroll, vertebra by vertebra, until finally your chest, your chin, your nose, and your forehead touch the mat. Now make a pillow with your hands, turn the head to one side, rest your cheek on the hands. The half locust and locust. With your chin on the mat, make fists of your hands. With the palm sides down, place your arms beneath the body. If it's more comfortable, you may leave your fingers outstretched. Place your elbows as close together as possible under the body. Bring your feet together with your legs outstretched. Begin with the half locust. Raise your right leg as high as you can, keeping both legs straight without bending the knees. Then down. Now switch. Bring your left leg up again, keeping the leg straight and careful not to lift or twist the pelvis. Then down with control and rest. With 3 complete breaths, prepare for the full locust. Then inhale deeply and raise both legs up. And hold the position as long as you can. Then slowly come down. Once you're flat on the mat, make a pillow with your hands and rest your head. Big toes should be touching with the heels turned out to the sides. Rest and relax. The bow. To prepare for the bow, bend your knees, reach back with your hands, and grab your feet, pulling them down to your buttocks as much as you can. This is to loosen up your knees and thighs. Then clasp your ankles, bring your knees and feet apart. As you advance, you may keep your feet and knees together. Inhale and raise your head up, your chest up, and raise your legs and feet up in the air as high as possible. Now hold the position. Breathe normally. Slowly come down, taking full abdominal breaths. Bring your legs down, then your chest down. Now place your hands under your head, making a pillow, and turn your head to the side. The half spinal twist. From a kneeling position, sit to the left of your feet. Place your right foot outside the left knee. Place your right hand on the mat for support. Reach your left arm over the right knee and grab your right foot or your left knee. Then twist to your right with your torso and head. Lift the back up straight and try to hold both hips flat on the mat. Always release slowly back to the center. Change sides. Sit to the right side. Place the left foot outside the right knee. Place your left hand on the mat for support. Stretch your right arm over the left knee and clasp either the left foot or the right knee. Twist the head and the torso. Then rest and relax. The crow. Sitting on your heels, spread your knees apart. Place your hands on the mat in line with the shoulders. Come up onto your feet. Place your knees above your elbows. Now rock forward up onto your toes. Gently leaning forward, lift your head and raise your feet off the mat and balance in the position. Breathe to concentrate and relax. Fix your eyes on one point, holding as long as you can. Then come down and rest and relax in the pose of the child. Your forehead on the mat, your palms turned up beside your feet. The peacock. Sitting on your heels, spread your knees apart, point your hands back toward the feet, keeping your elbows together, pressing into the abdomen. Resting your head on the mat, extend your legs one at a time. Raise your head up, straighten the back and legs, and slide forward until you find the right pivot point to raise your legs up and balance. Slowly come down and rest and relax in the pose of the child. Your forehead on the mat, your palms turned up beside your feet. The standing forward bend. Stretch your arms up as high as you can, bend forward from the hips, and reach out with your arms until you can place your hands flat with your fingers in line with your toes. Bring your forehead down to your knees and hold the position, maintaining a relaxed rhythmic breath. To come up, stretch up and out with your arms over your head again. Finally, bring your arms by your sides and relax. The triangle. Separate your legs comfortably, about 3 feet apart. Turn your right foot 90 degrees to the outside. Stretch your left arm up, keeping contact with your left ear. Slide the right hand down your right leg. Grab your right calf or ankle, keeping your left arm pointed out as straight as you can. Hold the position for a few moments, breathing normally in the position. Come back up. Straighten your right foot. Turn your left foot out 90 degrees. Bring your right arm up to the right ear and stretch down to the left side. Grab your calf or ankle. Straighten your right arm over your head. Hold the position a few moments. Use a few deep rhythmic breaths to relax farther into the position. Hold as long as you can, comfortably. Then come back up to a standing position, feet together, and relax. Breathing exercises. Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is a cleansing breath. First, establish any comfortable cross-legged sitting position. The full lotus is for advanced students only. Keep the back perfectly straight, arms, neck, and shoulders relaxed. Hands resting on your knees. With the head and chin up, keep your eyes closed and gently concentrate on the breath and the point between the eyebrows. Breathing exercises are an excellent means to steady the mind. This exercise is an exaggeration of a simple diaphragmatic breath. When you inhale, the abdomen will expand outwards and contract in with the exhalation. Now inhale abdomen out, exhale abdomen in. Inhale, exhale, 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 exhale. Now continue with this forced diaphragmatic breath, forced exhalation, and relaxed automatic inhalation. Always breathe through the nostrils, keeping the mouth closed. Make sure to keep the breathing rhythmic and to not move the shoulders throughout the practice. Finally, exhale as deeply as possible to empty the lungs of any residual stale air. Take a full deep breath, exhale again, and inhale and hold the breath. Now retain the breath, keeping the body straight, the muscles relaxed, the head up, the eyes closed, and gently concentrating within. Now using thought, will, and action, gently squeezing the anal sphincter muscles, bring the energy up from the base of the spine back to the brain, or the psychic center between the eyebrows, called the Ajna chakra. This is the vital energy which yogis call prana. Now visualize that energy held there, and focus as long as you can. Finally, exhale the breath and prepare for the next round. Once again, first take several deep abdominal breaths. Inhale, abdomen out. Exhale, 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 exhale. Once again, continue with this abdominal pumping, emphasizing always the exhalation. Begin with about 25 pumpings, then exhale deeply. Take a full deep breath, exhale again. Now inhale deeply and hold the breath as long as you can comfortably. the body relaxed, keeping the back perfectly straight to allow the vital energy to move freely up through the spinal cord or the central canal, up to the higher psychic and spiritual centers. Keep the eyes closed, concentrating between the eyebrows. Never hold the breath beyond your capacity. When you can no longer keep the diaphragm from moving or feel the uncontrollable urge to swallow, then just gently exhale and prepare for the next round. You may do 3 to 5 rounds of Kapalabhati of 25 to 75 pumpings at any one sitting. Alternate breathing. Alternate nostril breathing relaxes and steadies the mind like no other exercise. Establish the correct hand position. Bring your index finger and middle finger against the palm of your right hand. Use the thumb and the outer 2 fingers to control the right and left nostrils respectively. Close the right nostril with the thumb and inhale through the left nostril. Here we are using a count of 5. When you have finished, then press both nostrils closed and retain the breath. In this particular demonstration, for a count of 20. The underlying ratio is what is important. This ratio is always 1:4:2. When you finish retaining, exhale through the right nostril. Here it is done to a count of 10. Then inhale through the right nostril to a count of 5. Then again retain the breath. The importance is the concentration and relaxation of the mind. Just as in the Kapalabhati, pull the energy up with the retention and relax completely with the exhalation. The breath should be controlled and silent. If this count is too difficult, try 4, 16, 8. When you finish the retention, exhale to the left nostril. This completes 1 round. Do 10 to 20 rounds. Yoga class, postures and relaxation. Begin by first relaxing on your backs for a few moments. Then bring your feet together and prepare to come up to a standing position. Now prepare for the sun salutations. Position 1, bring your hands together on your chest, exhale. 2, inhale, raise your arms over your head, arch back as much as you can. 3, exhale, bend forward, bring your hands beside your feet. Place your weight on your palms, forehead to your knees. 4, inhale, bring your right leg back and look up, head up. 5, both legs back, body straight, hold the breath. 6, exhale, knees, chest, and forehead on the mat. 7, inhale, press your hips against the mat, push up with your arms, arch your back. 8, raise your hips, press down on your heels. 9, inhale, bring your right leg forward and look up. 10, exhale, bring both feet together again, weight on your palms, forehead to your knees. 11, raise your arms over your head, arch back as much as you can. And 12, exhale forward, bring your arms by your sides. Prepare for the second round. Position 1, exhale. 2, inhale, raise your arms over your head, arch back as much as you can. 3, exhale, bend forward, bring your feet together, arms by your sides. 4, left leg back this time, left knee on the mat, and look up. 5, both legs back, body straight, hold the breath. 6, exhale, knees, chest, and forehead on the mat. 7, inhale, press your hips on the mat, push up with your arms, arch your back, head back. Keep your elbows slightly bent. Raise your hips up in the air, press down on your heels. 9, inhale, bring your left leg forward this time, and look up as high as you can. 10, both feet together, weight on your palms, forehead to your knees. 11, inhale, raise your arms over your head, arch back from the hips as much as you can. And 12, exhale, return to the position, arms by your sides. Now on your backs, Prepare to rest and relax a little bit between the postures. Legs apart, palms up. Now prepare for the leg lifts, feet together, arms by your sides. First, raise your right leg up. Keep the leg straight, do not bend the knee. And down. Om. Left leg up. Raise it up as high as you can. Keep the leg straight. Slowly come down. Om. Right leg up. Reach up with both hands, grab your ankle. Now bring your forehead up to your knee. Slowly come down. Prepare to do the same thing. Raise your left leg up. Reach up with both hands, grab the ankle. Bring your forehead up to your knee, keeping your legs straight throughout. Slowly come down. Rest and relax a moment. Take a deep breath. Now bring your feet together. This time you will bring both legs up. Inhale and up. And come down. Om. And up. Om. And down. Om. As you advance, you can keep your legs 3 inches off the mat. And rest and relax. Take a few deep abdominal breaths. Now prepare for the headstand. Come up to a kneeling position. Now clasp your hands on your elbows to measure the proper distance. Interlock your fingers. Place the top of the head on the mat. Raise your hips up in the air. Straighten your legs as much as you can. Walk in towards your chest. Bend your knees. Slowly raise the legs bent up into the air as high as you can. And then straighten your legs until you're fully in the headstand. Relax your feet. Keep your breathing smooth and rhythmic. Hold the position. Then bend your knees. Bring them into your chest. And slowly come down till your feet are on the mat. And then gradually come down into the pose of the child with your hands beside your feet, palms up. And again, rest and relax for a few moments. Now prepare for the shoulder stand. Come over onto your back. Bring your feet together, arms by your sides. Now begin to raise your legs up into the air. Lift your back off the mat. Then support your back with your hands. Place your fingers along your spine, thumbs along the sides. Straighten the back. Legs are up in the air. Hold the position steady, straight, and relaxed. When you've held long enough, then you gradually come down into the plow, bending from the waist until finally your feet touch the mat. Once they have, then point your toes to your head. You can now interlock your fingers, bring your arms down to the mat. Continue to press down on your heels. Then prepare for the bridge. Support your back. Return to the shoulder stand. Then begin to arch your back. Let your legs come down. Let one foot come down first. With control, let the other one follow. Hold the position for a moment. Take a few deep breaths. Then raise your right leg up and kick back up into the shoulder stand. Then to come back down, just bring your legs down a few degrees over your head. Place your arms on the mat, and then slowly come down, vertebra by vertebra, until your back is fully on the mat, and then let your legs follow until your body is completely on the mat. Then again, prepare to rest and relax. Take a few deep breaths. Now prepare for the counter position, the fish. Place your arms under your legs, arch your back, tuck your head under as much as you can. Keep your legs out straight, relax the legs. Inhale deeply, stomach out, chest out. Exhale, stomach in, chest in. Inhale deeply, stomach out, chest out. And slowly come down, raise your head up, slide down onto your back. Bring your arms out by your sides, and again, rest and relax. Now prepare for the forward bend. Come up to a sitting position. Raise your back off the mat. Now raise your arms over your head. Stretch up as high as you can. Now begin to bend from the waist. Bring your chest along your thighs. Then reach down, grab your toes with your forefinger and your thumb, and bring your forehead down to your legs. Rest in the position as long as you can. Breathe normally. Once you come up, gradually stretch your arms up, and then place your hands behind the mat and prepare for the inclined plane. Raise your hips up in the air, drop your head back. Take a few deep breaths, then sit down again. Place your arms out in front and roll down until you're flat on your back. And again, rest and relax, legs apart. Now prepare for the cobra position. Roll over onto your stomach. Place your forehead on the mat, hands, palms down beside the shoulders. Gradually raise the head up. Raise your chest up, then begin to push up with your arms, keeping your shoulders down all the time. Breathe naturally in the position. Arch your back as much as you can. Gradually come down, keeping your chin up as long as you can, until finally your chin will touch the mat, then your nose, and then your forehead. Then make a pillow for your head with your hands. Rest and relax. Now prepare for the locust. Chin on the mat. Place your arms under your body. Make fists of your hands, palms down. Place them under your groin. Now inhale, raise your right leg up, keeping the leg straight. Do not bend the knee. And come down again. Left leg up. Raise your leg up. Keep the leg straight. Do not bend the knee. And slowly come down. Now take a few deep breaths. Now prepare to bring both legs up. Inhale deeply. Both legs up into the air as high as you can. Hold the posture as long as you can. Then slowly, gradually come down. And again, make a pillow for your head with your hands. And rest and relax. Heels out to the sides. Now prepare for the bow. Bend your knees, reach back with your hands, and grab your ankles. Keep your knees apart, feet apart. Now inhale, come up into the position, raise your chest up off the mat, head in the air, feet up into the air as high as you can. Hold the position as long as you can comfortably. Continue to breathe throughout. Now slowly come down, bring your feet down, gradually bring them onto the mat, then make a pillow for your head with your hands. Lie on one side, rest and relax. Now come up into the pose of a child. This serves as a gentle counter position to the backward bends. Relax the back as much as you can. Now prepare for the spinal twist. Sit to the left of your feet. Bring your right foot around to the left side of the knee. Raise your left arm up into the air. Bring it down along the right side. Grab your foot. Now twist the opposite direction as much as you can. Back to the center. This time sit to the right of your feet. Bring your left foot around to the right side of the knee. Raise your right arm up into the air. Bring it down along the left side of the knee and twist. Support your body with your other arm. Back to the center. Now prepare for the crow. Spread your knees apart. Hands about a foot apart. Bend your elbows. Raise your knees above your elbows. Now lean forward. Raise your feet off the mat. Keep your head up and balance in the position. Slowly come down. Now prepare for the peacock. Point your fingers towards your body. Bend your elbows. Place them into your abdomen. Now lean forward, place your forehead on the mat, straighten your legs, feet together, legs together, raise the head up, lean forward and balance in the position. Hold as long as you can, comfortably. Then slowly come down and relax in the pose of the child for a few moments. Once you've relaxed, now come up to a standing position and prepare for the standing head to knee pose. Stretch your arms over your head and bend forward. Reach out as far as you can. Bring your chest along your thighs, your hands beside your feet, and your forehead to your knees. Hold the position, keeping your legs straight, knees straight. Gradually come back up. Raise your arms over your head, and then bring them by your sides and relax. Now, for the triangle, spread your legs apart about 3 feet. Bring your right foot over 90 degrees. Raise your left arm up alongside the left ear. Come straight down the right side. Grab your ankle and stretch out as much as you can. Now come back up to a standing position. Straighten your foot. Bring your left foot over 90 degrees. Raise your right arm up alongside the right ear. Come straight down the left side. Grab your ankle. Stretch your arm out as much as you can. Breathe normally and rhythmically in the position. Hold it as long as you can, stretching fully. Now gradually come up to a standing position. Now prepare for final relaxation. Stretch out on your mat. Place your legs apart, arms by your sides. Lift your legs up and drop, hips up and drop, shoulders up and drop. Now raise your right leg up and drop. Left leg up, point your toes and drop. Raise your hips up and drop. Raise your chest up and drop. Raise your right arm up, clench your fist, tense the arm, and drop. Left arm up, clench the fist, tense the arm, and drop. Now scrunch up your face as much as you can, and relax. Stick your tongue out as far as you can, and relax. Now gently roll your head from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and for your neck. Now prepare for profound relaxation through autosuggestion. This should take at least 10 minutes. First, make your breathing smooth and rhythmic. Inhale energy, exhale tension and fatigue. Focus the energy and send it throughout the body systematically. Begin with your feet. Repeat to yourself, I'm relaxing my feet. My feet are relaxed. I'm relaxing my legs. My legs are relaxed. Mentally, go throughout the body part by part. I'm relaxing my arms. I'm relaxing my back. I'm relaxing my neck. My neck is relaxed. I'm relaxing my forehead. My forehead is relaxed. Now we will go even deeper into the relaxation. Keep your eyes closed. Concentrate within. Relax your internal organs. Give yourself the mental command, I'm relaxing my bladder. I'm relaxing my stomach. My stomach is relaxed. I'm relaxing my heart. My heart is relaxed. I'm relaxing my brain. My brain is relaxed. Now, your entire musculoskeletal system is completely relaxed. Let your body sink into the mat. Now, your mind is calm and tranquil, like a lake with no waves and no ripples. Meditation technique. The most important of the 5 points of yoga is meditation, the inner practice, the disciplining of the mind. It is said that meditation is a silencing of the mental thought waves. Once the mind becomes perfectly still, then we can realize the truth and become one with that truth. To begin with, make the body steady. This is done by assuming a comfortable cross-legged posture with the back perfectly straight. Once this posture is taken, then you are to remain perfectly steady without any movement for at least 15 minutes. This will allow the metabolism to slow down, the thought waves to become reduced. Next, we make the breathing smooth and rhythmic. This will further develop concentration and still the thought waves. Thirdly, we increase or intensify the inner concentration by fixing on an imaginary point between the eyebrows, which we call the Ajna chakra. Then as you continue the rhythmic breathing, you hear the sound Om with each breath. Fix gently on that point between the eyebrows, and gradually you merge with the silence. You become one with the silence. Taste, touch, and smell the silence. Silence is truth. Silence is God. Silence is that peace that passeth all understanding. Now become one with that silence.